done over 9 weeks, we have a couple of different components. So we have a fitness component and we have a nutrition component. The fitness component, we have 5 workouts over 5 weeks. We have 1 a week, and all the teams get points based on participation and also on where they place in the workout. So that's really fun. We have Friday Night Lights, which is what we pump it up for. Even though we have opposing teams, everyone gets in and supports each other.
Yeah, just generally I don't think the other teams have got a chance of beating us, but I just basically think that the other teams turn up, we really strive.
Biggest threat from a team perspective is definitely the Green Machine. They have performed really well and their team is really strong, and I know that Dill has been on point with his communication, so they're definitely a threat for not only the Navy SEALs but the rest of the teams in the challenge.
We had Adele as our coach, and he is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to inspiring the team to rally around the challenge.
My participation in the challenge is all about just trying to achieve the maximum I can each week. So it just brings all my training together and gives me a better gauge of what's happening with me, but it's also it's a way of just having a great time with a bunch of people who are all like-minded and pushing as hard as I can.
So that's our fitness component, and then the remainder is our nutrition component, and we focus more on, I guess, the aesthetics of things in a way, so losing weight, gaining muscle, that sort of thing.
My main goal is to actually lose body fat.
My goal was to actually increase muscle mass during the period.
My goals for the challenge are to lose about 4 kilos so I can make my weight class for Olympic weightlifting.
With Fortitude Nutrition, there were the 2 options of either doing group coaching or individual coaching.
I decided to get involved with the nutrition program in the individual, just for purely based for education and just to see where I'm at the moment. It's always good to write your own meals and things like that, but then it's always good to get advice from nutritionists as to how you can improve.
So I decided to do the group coaching because I have something that works really well for me, and I just wanted to supplement that with some additional learning and understanding around things like nutrient timing and making sure that whilst my overall calories and macros I knew were right, that the types of food that I was selecting were the most nutritious and were going to get me the best results. Overall, the quality of information and the clarity of information and how it was supported by science and recent evidence and research was great.
A requisite of participating was to get a DEXA scan at the beginning, and we'll also have one at the end so we can track our results. So we actually have a tangible way of seeing who has improved the most.
I think overall the teams are very competitive against one another. I couldn't pick who was going to win each week. I think no one could, which is really good, and so it came a bit of a shock at the end of who was going to win. No one really knew the answer in terms of not just the fat loss or the muscle gain, but in terms of the results during the challenge in terms of the week-to-week workouts. Yeah.
Team of the year? No, we have winning team. 3 second places and 2 third places for an overall win in the fitness. The whole team scanned at the start and only 2 missed the final scan. Shame on you, 2. They got 2nd place in the body comp. They were coached by Adele. And they were captained by Claire. Great leaders, setting an example from the top. Not that other teams weren't, but they did too. The Green Machine.
So The habits that I've developed in this challenge have been incredible, to be honest, because they've been all around habits that I can take through to my everyday life.
Yeah, 100% I'm doing it next year, that's for sure. And if I had to change the team, I'd say no. We want the same team. We reckon we're awesome. We're definitely going to win it next year.
The Navy SEALs have formed this close bond. Everyone's already talking about that we hope we can be in the same team for next year, so it's been really good.
I think for the overall gym and for the overall community, part of it is the fun that you have getting everyone together with a similar goal, doing similar workouts, in a sense competing with each other, but really pushing themselves to their maximum levels. And that sort of atmosphere and that cheering on and that camaraderie you get, you just don't get in a normal workout.
Without sounding too corny, this challenge has kind of changed my life, to be honest.